vampire boyfriend. Let's get into it.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Hello everybody. Welcome to the vlog. This is my first reading vlog and I left the book outside. The show goes on, doesn't it? We are going to be reading Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Feeling weird because I've wanted to read this book for a long time. And I've also never seen the movies, so I'm going into this like completely blind. I genuinely do not know the plot. I know that Edward like stalks her or something, but like I literally don't know anything. Is Jacob even in this book? I don't know. Not even like on purpose. I have no idea anything about probably one of those popular books. This is a very prominent book to the American teenage girl zeitgeist. Today is Sunday, October 4th. At first I was gonna wait and film this intro after I read the book, but then I was like, you know, why don't I make it spicy and do this before I have any notions of the book. I literally read 4 pages and then I was like, no. Let me do this now. Left the book on the deck. We're gonna go back out on the deck and read. But let's see, my feelings towards the book right now. I'm excited because, I mean, I haven't heard, you know, like a universal, I like the book, you know, everyone kind of has their mixed emotions, but it's so popular that's, you know, I have to at least find it entertaining. If it's not me liking it, it has to be at least entertaining. So I'm hoping for the best. I'm going into this with like a good mood. You have to go into a book with a good mood, right? Sounds like drugs. I don't have anything else to say. I love Robert Pattinson. It's a beautiful day out today, isn't it? I just also have to share that I use a picture of Harry Styles as a bookmark. I actually usually use a different picture, but that is currently in Dracula, that I thought I was going to read and then I got scared. I still plan on reading it, just not right now. But yeah, this is Harry picture. Well, if we want to be logistical about it, there's actually three other pictures of Harry that are smaller than this, but I do use as bookmarks, and those are currently in Dune, Stranger in a Strange Land, and this book called Lovely War. That was just so long that I literally had to take a break. Exactly. It has been like 2 hours and I've read about 150 pages of the book. I kept getting distracted. I like it. I haven't seen the movies, like I said before, so I have no idea what Mike and Eric and Tyler are supposed to look like, so that's funny. It's kind of like Edward and Bella are moving around and then there's just like 3 blobs next to them because I don't know what they look like, as well as Alice and the rest of the Cullens and the Hales. I just don't know who played them. They're just blobs moving around. Oh, something else that I thought was cool was like, you can tell where Edward is trying to mind control Bella, but Bella's different. And she's like, what are you talking about, Edward? Like, you weren't next to me when the man tried to hit me. And I'm like, oh my god, wait, are you immune, girl? This is fun. I also like Charlie, but he's a cop. Messy. Okay, good morning, everyone. It is now Monday. I think, yeah, it's Monday, and I read, I think, a significant chunk of this. I finally am holding it, guys. You finally get to see it. Okay, I'm on page 286, and there are 498 pages. So that's over 50%, right? So that's actually quite impressive. I thought that I wasn't going to get through this as fast. So I went to Half Price Books the other day, and I did get New Moon. So like, maybe I'll get through both of them in this vlog. I don't want to give you promises though, so I might cut that out if we don't get to it. But I've got a hunch that I could finish this like today. Not to like gas myself up or anything, but we could do it, guys. We could do it. Can you hear my Zoom in the back? I'm in statistics right now. In statistics. So I'm actually really liking this so far. It's entertaining. I don't think that there's anything like remarkable about it, but like, it's entertaining. From what my friends and like critics, I guess, have said about the movies, they've said that Bella and Edward are like super boring, but I don't get that at all from this. They've got witty banter, and Bella is like funny, makes fun of her friends, like in her thoughts, and then we'll go up to them and be like, hey girl, like, girl, you're fake, in the best way possible, because I like her. I like Bella. I don't take Bella slander, but honestly that might change like within the next books, so don't hold me to that. Also, I had that moment where, like, you know, where they say the title of a book or like a title of a TV show or a movie in the content, and you're like, ah. Edward said something, and he was like, it's in the twilight, and I was like, stop it right now. Right now, Edward just like sparkled for her for the first time. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh my god, are y'all gonna kiss? Is it gonna happen? And then it did, and it was kind of, you know how like in movies the time when the two main characters like kiss for the first time and there's like fireworks going on in the background and stuff. Yeah, no, I didn't get that from this. I feel like the build-up was like so powerful, and then the kiss was like. Also, something that I think I've noticed, are all the brown people or just people of color in this book part of Jacob's like reservation? Because I think that is potentially a problem. I don't like that. I've got a good chunk of free time to occupy with this book. We're feeling good, we're feeling great. Let me turn this off now. Statistics, Miss Lowen. Hi, off topic from reading, but I just got this in the mail and I'm very excited. This is Because You Will Never Be Free by Rex Orange County, one of my favorite singers. And this is the first time that it came out on vinyl for the 5-year anniversary, and wow, I'm excited. I love this album. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this while I finish up my math notes. Just wanted to update you on my life. Yes! I read about, I was at like 250, I think I last said, and now I'm on 390, and it was only like an hour. This is like very good. I wasn't expecting to like it. Not because of like how the media like perceived Twilight, like even though I'm sure, you know, in my head somewhere subconsciously that does kind of influence how I feel about this, but like I'm entertained, okay? I didn't go into this thinking that I was reading Jane Austen or anything, you know? You're not looking for like prose or any of that sort, but it's an interesting story. I don't hate Bella. Is baseball going to become one of my favorite pastimes now? Perhaps. I'm at the point now, they just played baseball, and Laurent and what are his people's names? He's with the two other people. And Alice had a vision, and Edward is like, Bella, you gotta get out of here. Like, he's a tracker, you gotta leave. And Bella's like, no. And then Emmett's like, let's go to Phoenix. Well, Bella says, let's go to Phoenix, and Emmett's like, I'll go with you. Okay, also, can I just like... Honestly, I'm sure everyone's already had these questions because this book has been out for like, when did this get published? 5. Yeah, so 2005. People have had 15 years to ask questions about this, but like, if Edward he was born in 1901, so from 2005, can I do math? He's 104. And Bella's just like, okay. Like, what? I know you're in a 17-year-old's body, but like, you be talking about, oh, back in 1918, I did this. Again, I know that I'm sure there's like memes and commentary on this, but like, it's just the way that she didn't even like pose a question, you know? She could have like gone on still being in love with him, but has been like, hey, it's kind of weird that you're 104, but you're in a 17-year-old's body. But she asked, how old are you? He said, I was born in 1901. She said, okay. Cold. It's getting cold. I need a sweatshirt. Listen. We finished. I'm having a hard time creating words to describe this. This is like one of my favorite books now. I don't know why. I went into this kind of thinking, I didn't want to say this before because I hate negativity, but I thought I was going to hate this. I thought I was going to be one of those people that rags on Twilight because that's kind of true to my character. But this was really good, and I have New Moon right here, and I'm dying to start it now. What did I like about it? it was very, I don't want to say wholesome because nothing about it was wholesome, but it was like nice how much Edward is just so obsessed with Bella and how she eventually reciprocates it, obviously on like a different platform, but like they're so obsessed with each other that it's honestly obnoxious, and I love that, and I kind of want it for myself. Vampire boyfriend, let's get into it. It was just what I was going into it for, I got, and that's why I gave it 5 stars, because I wasn't going into it, like I said before, with a Jane Austen mindset. I said, all right, let's get a spooky boyfriend, let's get it weird, let's get confusing, and I got weird and I got confusing. This was good, okay? Charlie's still a cop. Also, if my daughter did what Bella did, I wouldn't just be like cruel with it like Charlie was when she came back and he was like so grateful for Dr. Cullen. No, I'm asking questions. I'm asking, where have you been? You're grounded. I'm glad that you're still alive from the hospital, but no, we're not fine. There are definitely the faults in the characters. I think that it was kind of wonky how eventually, like, just like overnight, like, Edward is weird, he's avoiding me, but he's cute, and then the next day, I love you, I'll do anything to be with you, and that was kind of like, but that, and then like, how we don't ever really get anything from Rosalie except that she resents Bella's like humanity. But does Rosalie even like speak? Obviously, no, there's 3 other books, 4 or 3, I don't know, in the series, but like if this was a standalone, because the first one in a saga I feel should be powerful enough to be a standalone, that kind of takes away from it. Or Jacob's kind of like warning at the end of it, if that happened maybe like a little bit earlier. Maybe I'm being too nitpicky, I don't know, but I liked it. We're starting this right now. ASAP. Hello, it is now Wednesday. I'm not wearing my watch, but I know it's Wednesday. It's Tuesday. I was so proud of that too. That's humiliating. Alright, I'm so sorry. And last night I read about 150 pages, and I liked it so far. Okay, sorry, I got hungry and I needed to get yogurt. We're at page 120. Edward's like, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. And Bella's mad, which makes sense. And she really wants to be turned into a vampire, which, honestly, I see the point. I see why she would want to be turned. You know that your boyfriend's going to live forever. You're going to get old, and you can't, like, be together forever, because at one point you're gonna look way older than him, and it's gonna be weird to like the public eye. So like Bella makes sense. It's just Edward's like, I have to protect her mentality that I'm like, it's getting old. It's getting old. Now the Cullens have moved away because Carlisle, of course, isn't aging, and people, I don't know if people are getting skeptical yet, but they're afraid that people are gonna get skeptical, so they're moving. Trying to see why people say Bella is like stupid. At the beginning, I was a Bella fan club member, but now I'm kind of seeing like where people are like, she's kind of dumb. I'm eating. Yeah, we might be able to knock out some reading before class starts. I don't have Eclipse or Breaking Dawn, so this will kind of be like a stopping point. Sad. Okay, hello friends. I just read, I think maybe like 80 pages or so. We're on like page 220 now. I am Team Jacob. Cry about it. I love Jacob so much. I didn't realize that he was younger than Bella, but it's only 2 years. Well, she is 18 and he's like 16. So that might be wonky. Another weird age thing. Alright. But I think that he's so fresh. And he genuinely likes Bella and respects that she's not like that into him. And it's just fresh. I didn't know that she didn't know that he was a werewolf. I thought that she would think something was weird since he knew that Edward was a vampire. Like, context clues, you know? I don't think my first instinct would be a werewolf, but I'd ask questions. I'd be like, how'd you know that they were blood drinkers? Like, 'cause I didn't. So, you know, that's something very interesting. This Sam character is confusing me a little bit. Sam Yulee or whatever. Would love to explore that some more. I'm sure we will. Again, I'm enjoying this. I was only supposed to read like to page 200 while I was sitting there. I was at Cal. Ended up reading to like page 250 because I was just like, all right, let me just read another chapter. Okay, let me just read another chapter. And that's really good. That means that you're actually liking the book that you're reading when you can do that. So I'm having a good time. I'm gonna go home. It's just really cold. I'm gonna go home. My butt's wet because I was sitting in the grass and now it's itchy. Overall, we're having a good time. Having a good time. I'll catch up with you guys later. Hey girl, hey. I'm on page 383 and there's 563 pages. I don't think I'm going to finish this today because I still have another class in 45 minutes and then I have homework. And then other stuff that I just want to do with my life. So I wanted to finish this today. You know what? We're still going to try. We're still going to try. What's going on in the book right now? Could I tell you? Oh. Bella's figured out that Jacob is a werewolf and that the wolves have been protecting people. Victoria is out hunting people for funsies in her pursuit of Bella. Carlisle just got back to town and I think the rest of the Cullens are there. And like Edward's voice has been in Bella's head this whole time and so I'm like, oh my god, is he coming back, guys? Well, I know he's coming back because there wouldn't be a plot without it. But I'm just excited because Edward adds a little bit of spice to the plot. A little bit of spiciness, if you know what I mean. And, okay. Speaking of spice, I just want to say, like, for a YA supernatural romance, this doesn't have the steam factor that I was expecting. Like, I know that they're teenagers, but I also know how a teenage brain thinks, and I'm just a little bit, like, amused at the fact that the most that we've gotten out of these people is a kiss, and I'm just like okay, interesting, a little bit unrealistic. Vampire boyfriend, you do the math. I'm gonna read some right now because now I'm challenging myself to finish this today.
Edu, as well as our Instagram. I hope that you guys all fill out the new form.
I have commentary. I'm a little bit over the whole Edward being like, no, she can't become a vampire. And Bella's like, I want to be a vampire. Logistically, Bella makes sense. And the Volturi, I suppose, like, serve as a catalyst for Edward kind of acquiescing, even though he never really acquiesced. But, like, Rosalie, honestly, I read these books and I still feel like I don't know anything about her. And she's just like, your humanity, I'm so jealous. I don't care. Stephanie Meyer didn't build up that character enough for me to care about her opinion. Or Emmett, or Jasper for that matter. It's just Alice. But this is an Alice Cullen fan account in here. As I was saying, it just logistically, in the grand scheme of things, Edward is kind of stupid for not wanting her to be a vampire that badly. Like, she's literally telling you with her whole chest that she wants to be with you for eternity, and you're skeptical. If I'm being honest, humanity's not that great. Like, if I knew that I could just mess around in my life and just jump off of cliffs and be fine, and not sleep, and have some type of superpower that's attributed to my personality, oh baby, I'm picking that. Edward, hop off the high horse, babe. Come off it, babe.
And now
we are done. We're done. And I don't have clips, and I don't have Breaking Dawn. I need closure. New Moon wasn't that girl, if I'm being honest. It wasn't bad, but Twilight gave me a spark to my life. And New Moon, I love Jacob, but the whole Volturi plotline was, I was just reading it to get through it. I wasn't, like, involved in it. And, you know, Edward is kind of annoying. I'm Team Jacob. Cry about it, okay? Cry about it, because I stand here and I stand in it, okay? This is quicksand, babe. I'm still looking for that spice. We talked about that before. I need to be sold on the romance a little bit more, all right? All right? Telling you guys that you love each other over and over again, cool, cute. I don't care that much. Let's hold hands. do something, okay? I'm getting, okay? I'm sick of the, I don't want any more, all right? I need to get Eclipse and Breaking Dawn, like, ASAP, because I need closure. If you told me maybe like 2 weeks ago that I was gonna finish this much of vampire fiction in 3 days, I'd say you were lying. Quarantine does that to you, doesn't it? Thank you guys for coming along this ride with me. This was a very interesting ride. I feel delirious at this point because I've been reading vampire fiction for the last 72 hours of my life, and that's not normal. So yeah, we're done. Overall consensus, I stay gagged. I stay gagged by this, and we're gonna keep going. All right. I'm hungry. Bye.